Hey guys, I have another Battlefield 3 gameplay commentary for you. This is Rush Mode. I'm on the Defender side, on the Davamond Peak map. I'm not sure exactly how you say that, but that's my best guess. So, the primary that I'm using is the AEK971 assault rifle, and I have a suppressor, foregrip, and the Cobra red dot sight attached. And for my secondary, I have the M9, also with the suppressor attached. And I do want to apologize, I haven't been uploading a lot of videos lately because I've been busy with school, work, and other projects that I've been doing. But I do have a lot of footage that I want to do commentaries on, so look out for those soon. I do want to talk about this AEK. I think it's a great weapon. I have been using it a lot lately, but I have yet to unlock all the attachments for it. I believe this is the first assault rifle that you unlock in Battlefield Bad Company 2, so upon playing this game I was a little surprised that you had to play a little bit to unlock it, but I think it's really worth it. It didn't take too long to get adjusted to it. The clip size is great, the power is pretty average I think, but what really makes this weapon stand out in my opinion is the fire rate, and it just seems like bullets are just ejecting out of this gun as fast as they can when you press the trigger. So the team that I was playing in this match had great players, and I always like a good competition, so I was perfectly fine with that. Right here I'm just scrambling around to see how they're attacking us and get over to A as fast as I can to protect it. As far as this map goes, I think it's pretty good. It's not my all-time favorite. I think it's very linear, and the vehicles on this map are very restricted. But overall, I think it's well balanced, except for one of the bases. It seems kind of harder to attack, and that's the objective right after you jump off the cliff. I think it's A, and it just seems hard to get into that base, arm it, and defend it. I'm usually not too picky on the map design and the placement of the objectives around the map, but sometimes it is very noticeable that things are not as balanced as they could be. That being said, I think that DICE did a great job on the overall design of these maps, and especially the redesigning of the Back to Karkin maps. And I'm very eager to see what DICE will design in further maps that will come out in upcoming patches. I know there's supposed to be a big patch coming out soon. I'm not sure of the exact date. But I did look at some of the details, and I would like to discuss some of them. The first thing that I want to talk about is the fact that players should no longer take fall damage from shortfalls, and I have been having a lot of trouble with this. Sometimes it seems I fall like 2 to 3 feet, and it takes off an obscene amount of damage, so I'm looking forward to that being a lot more consistent. Another thing that is confirmed is that players will now get up from prone slightly faster, allowing better odds of getting away from a grenade or threat when prone. And this is something that I have noticed. Sometimes I'll be sort of sluggish in getting up, and it doesn't seem very smooth either. It's almost as if there's a slight pause between getting up from prone and running away. So I'm glad they're fixing this and making it a lot easier to escape threats like that. Switching from your primary weapon to your secondary will now take less time, and I suspect that this will speed up gameplay a little bit and allow people to fight back a lot quicker, especially if they have run out of ammo in their primary weapon and they quickly want to switch to their secondary in order to defend themselves. And while we're talking about secondaries, this patch will also improve the suppression of the 44 Magnum and the 357 Magnum. The 44 Magnum is one of my all-time favorite secondaries, so I am elated that they are improving one aspect of it. I also heard that they might be decreasing the spread of the 44 Magnum, but I haven't seen it in the confirmed fixes. So let me know if you guys have heard anything about this. I would be very glad if they did that, as I think that the spread is probably a little too crazy on that weapon right now. So there are a ton of other general fixes that DICE has made in this patch. I encourage you guys to go look at their battle log and see what they've done, because I think it will change gameplay a little bit. But besides the general fixes and tweaks, there are also going to be specific weapon tweaks, and I just wanted to discuss some of those. First up is the AS Val, and they're going to add on the extended mag option for this weapon. I think it's a great idea, as the clip size, in my opinion, is way too small for this weapon right now, so I'm glad they're adding that option on. You do need 200 kills with the AS Val to unlock this option, so just be aware of that. One other gun I used to use a lot was the SKS, but since unlocking the AS Val and all the other semi-automatic sniper rifles, I've since stopped. But DICE is going to reduce the recoil and increase its maximum damage at close range. So I'm going to try to return to that weapon and see how much it has improved after the patch. As far as bolt-action sniper rounds go, they now have a chance to kill at close range if you're hit in the upper chest. And I'm not sure if this is the best thing to add in this patch, just because I think people might abuse it and try to no-scope a lot more than they already do, but that's just my 2 cents. But on the other hand, I can see why people might be frustrated when they're very close to their opponent, they fire a sniper round, hits him in the upper chest, and he just comes back at him and kills him. When realistically, you should have killed the guy in the first place with the sniper round at close range. So I can understand the other side of the argument, I guess. The last 2 weapons that I want to mention are the AN94 and the G3A3 assault rifle. The AN94 is getting improved because its vertical recoil is going to be reduced. The G3A3 is going to have its damage increased at all ranges, and it is also going to have its vertical recoil reduced. The G3 has also been one of my favorite weapons, not only in this game, but in Call of Duty, Modern Warfare, and also in Bad Company 2. So I am eager to get back on the battlefield with this gun after this patch. I think they nerfed it, and I don't think it really has had its time to shine yet, so I'm glad they're giving it a chance. I'm also happy that the AN94 is being given a chance. I think that gun is seriously underrated because most people don't like the 2-burst fire mode, but at medium ranges, from what I've seen, it's very deadly, and I can't wait to see it be improved in the next patch. So I've only gone over a couple of the details that DICE will be making in the next patch. I, again, highly encourage you to go look at the huge list that they have of how many changes they're going to make. I think it will change this game just a little bit, and overall I think the game will be pretty much the same. It'll still be fun, it'll still be entertaining, it'll still be Battlefield, so don't be freaked out by all the changes they have made, and just try to accept it, because it's coming. And there's nothing we can do about it, but I trust DICE and the decisions they make. So I think overall it'll be a great change, and it'll be an update, not a downgrade. I hope you enjoyed this gameplay commentary / discussion of the upcoming patch details. I went 22-9 in that match, not too bad. We ended up winning, which is always a plus. But overall I thought the match was pretty challenging. They got pretty far, except for they failed to arm that last objective, and it cost them. Please feel free to leave a comment below, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.